Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the journey. This week's been pretty good. We got to go to a coin show, we picked up some beautiful pieces, and got to meet some amazing people. So let's go through everything that's happened this week. I do have to say I didn't get any footage at the show, but I'll be able to show you everything I picked up. It was a wonderful time. So this week I had a whole lot to get done. Of course, I had my coin shop visits, but I really didn't do much in terms of those because I had a coin show visit on Saturday. I didn't want to be tearing too far into that budget because I wanted to make sure I could get anything that I had seen that I really wanted to grab. It was a small show, but it was a lot of fun. We got to hang out with a few other channels, and that's always a great time, and even met some folks from Virginia Beach. I also got all that silver that I had set aside for a gold purchase squared away and sold. So that's pretty awesome. I'm going to be putting a good chunk of cash into my gold account, and it's going to put me within $150 of my gold coin. So hopefully we'll get that squared away first of the week. We'll see how that goes. But let's go over everything and show you all that I picked up.
Well, good morning. It is Friday, September the 13th. That's right, Friday the 13th. But we're not going to let this be an unlucky day. I've got plenty of things I've got to get squared away today. I've got to get a new windshield put in. I've got to do plenty of stuff for work, but I'm not going to do a lot of shop hopping. I do have a coin show tomorrow in Raleigh. We're going to be meeting up with Silver and Gold Stack Attack, Larry Downing, Chuck Stacks, all things silver. A few other folks are going to show up too, and I'm really looking forward to it. So I don't want to dig into my finances too deep because I want to be covered for that. I am sitting outside of Mr. Warren's shop waiting for him to get here. I'm not going to be able to see him tomorrow, but I always like to visit Mr. Warren every single week, regardless of situation. So we're going to talk this morning about if things go correctly, I can get my 1 ounce gold coin next week. If nothing else, we can get set up for it. So we'll see how that goes. I have plenty of stuff to do for work, but it's going to be a short day for me in terms of coin shop hopping because I'm just not going to go through the shops. I don't want to spend money I don't have to spend because I don't want to mess up my budget for tomorrow. So I will keep you posted on what happens today, but if nothing else, we'll just see you tomorrow. And y'all have yourselves a great one. Stick around and we'll see everything that's happening.
After I left Mr. Warren's shop, I still had plenty of things to do. I had to get all my work squared away. I had to go to a couple shops. I had to run an errand for him, and I had to keep myself from going to other shops and spending money I didn't have because I needed it for the coin show. But while I was visiting Mr. Warren, I did pick up a couple of pieces. I'll show those to you in a couple of minutes, along with a piece that he gave me for running him that errand. It does kind of make me feel bad when he gives me little items for doing these things for him. But, you know, no matter how much I try and talk him into let me pay for this stuff, he just won't let me do it. He's an awesome guy, and I really do enjoy hanging out with him. But, yeah, let's keep on going and show you everything else that happened.
All right, time to go into Silver Eagle. Let's go and see what they got in here today. Oh, it's got a blood on his face and everything. That's freaking cool.
And it's the other side.
Stand for the flag, absolutely. Dude, that's cool.
Coin was for 20 grand.
The 95W. Look at that. I wonder who pulled it out of a set to get it done.
Oh, I do them all the time. I've sent in probably 20 of them, but I've never gotten a 70 back.
Yeah, because I know these were only available in that set, right? Yeah.
67, 8s, and 9s I've always gotten on them from PCJS. They refuse to grade them in 70 anymore.
Wow. That's fantastic. Let's see, type 1 and 2 in the same holder. This set is crazy. And these are all proofs in this set.
These are all uncirculated.
Uncirculated.
That's a complete uncirculated set. And this is a complete proof set. Or did I do what
That's yep, you got it opposite.
Yeah, that's proof. This is uncirculated set.
Every one made in both finishes.
Yep.
That's freaking crazy. And they're all MS70s. Yep. There's the Millennium set piece. Now, are you going to break this up and sell them, or are you going to sell them as a set?
Yeah, I'll break it up and sell them.
All right. Well, y'all know his information is down in the description. Bob will hook you up. And the $20,000 coin, he'll sell it for you at $19,999.
There's varnishes and everything.
That's crazy, dude.
Yep.
Thanks for letting us see it.
Oh, anytime.
Let's see. Look at that. Wow. I have never seen this before. That's incredible. That might be the prettiest silver eagle I've ever seen. And I really like the reverse proofs, but this is wild. So on Saturday, of course, we did head to Raleigh to meet up with Silver and Gold Stack Attack, Chuck Stacks, and a couple other of the guys. Of course, on my way, I did stop and pick up Stacking with Kraken and his wife. We met up with Larry Downing, all things silver, and we got to meet a couple other people as well. And while we were at the show, we actually ran into the couple that I recently met at Silver Eagle Coins and Collectibles. They rode all the way out to Raleigh for the coin show. It was quite a small show, but it's still always a lot of fun. It was good to see them again and get to introduce them to all the others. Like I said, quite a small show. I didn't pick up too terribly much, but I did pick up a few pieces. So let's take a minute and check them out now. The first one I picked up was this Eric Blood Axe. This is part of the Pinehurst Legendary Warrior series. This is one that I did need for the set, so this gives me 4 into the set. I do plan on collecting this entire set, and I'm absolutely loving it. I was so happy to pick this up. It was $33, which is the cheapest I have ever seen this particular piece. So an awesome addition to the stack. Another piece that I had picked up was this one from Barbados. And this is a Trident piece, sorry. And I thought it was pretty cool. I've seen these before, but I'd never bought one. So picking this up, again, I picked it up, I do believe it was $33. I'm happy to pick it up. This was another one to add it to the stack. And of course, the next one I picked up was actually from Haley-Bug. They do custom poured pieces, and this is my first piece from Haley-Bug. And this is a Haley-Bug Prospector. It is a 1 ounce piece. I picked this up for $35. I really do enjoy the details on this. It's a fantastic looking piece. I'm so happy to add it to my collection. It is a wonderful addition. My main goal of the show was to pick up some new kookaburras, and the gentleman that was there before at this exact same show that carries the kookaburras didn't bring any bullion with him. I asked him about them and he said nope, didn't bring anything but coins this time, and he was talking about numismatics. He didn't bring any bullion whatsoever. So I looked over the entire show and nobody had any kookaburras except for one. And this is not something I generally like to pick up, but I had to get something. I was determined to get a kookaburra, so I picked it up. And that was this 1 gram 2012 kookaburra. I have looked at this under the loop. The details are not very crisp. I'm not sure if this is actually from the Perth Mint. It has all the markings, but it really doesn't seem to be clean enough struck to be from them. But either way, I picked it up. It was $5, which for me is insane for a little 1 gram piece, but I wanted a kookaburra and it's all they had there. So there it is, little kookaburra. The next two I picked up at the show, I was actually looking at for one of y'all. And I did send a message out about it and I didn't hear back. And I just told the gentleman, you know what, I'll go ahead and buy them. And if they don't want them, then I'll keep them for myself. And I did hear back after the show and they do want them. So these are going to be going out. And what is that going to be? These 2 unicorn pieces. They are the same piece, just one is a proof and one is a reverse proof. Actually, the regular proof is limited to only 2,500 pieces,
where the reverse proof is somewhere around like 200,000. So it was awesome to be able to get them both. These were 45 a piece, but they're still absolutely beautiful. And these are going to be going out to their new home very soon. Now those two unicorn pieces did come with their original COAs, but not in the original boxes. But that's okay. I was really happy to add them to somebody else's stack that really wanted to have them. So that worked out beautifully. I do have to say I did receive a gift from Kraken Travis. When I did pick them up, he handed me this little skull. And this is a piece made out of solid tin. It's actually quite a bit heavier than I expected. And it's very well poured. And I'm not exactly sure where he got it. He did tell me, but I have already forgotten. But it's an awesome little gift. And my friend, I do thank you for it. And of course, I did skip over what I'd picked up from Mr. Warren. And I did pick up a couple, so let's go ahead and check those out now. Yeah, recently I did get the piece from him with the Roadrunner on it. And he had some other ones in, and so I went ahead and picked those up. These are from the same series, and it is the beaver and the turtle. Again, I picked these up for 31 a piece, and I was happy to do it. Awesome additions. They look terrific. And of course, Mr. Warren, he just wanted to give me a little something for running errands for him. And so this time, he gave me this 1995 ICG graded American Silver Eagle. I saw it before we even talked about me doing any errands for him, and I told him, I'd like to probably go ahead and pick this up. I am liking the toning that's starting to happen around the edge. And so later on that afternoon, he decided this is the one that he wanted to give me for running errands for him. I really appreciate it. It kind of makes me feel bad when he gives me these little things, but I understand, and I'm really, really appreciative. So another wonderful gift. Absolutely phenomenal. Of course, I have recently been trying, actually it's been going on all year, trying to put together the finances to buy a 1 ounce gold coin. And I was hoping to be able to finally accomplish that this month. And I had some sterling silver and some other pieces that I had recently purchased with the purposes of reselling to put that money into my gold account. And I wanted to go on Monday and make that sale, but it didn't work out because where I was planning on selling it actually was not open. So I had to go today, which is Wednesday, the 18th. And this is also the day that they did the Fed meeting. I actually haven't even checked out what happened at the Fed meeting, but I do know that silver went down. So me selling it this morning worked out well.
It is December 18th, and I'm outside of Silver Eagle Coins and Collectibles. I've got some silver that I'm going to be selling here today, and this money is going to be going into my gold account. This afternoon, the Fed meeting is going to happen, and they're probably going to be cutting interest rates. I'm not exactly sure how much is going to get cut. They're saying 1/4 point, 1/2 point, whatever. But either way, it can make the metals move in one way or the other. And right now, it's over $30 an ounce, and so I want to take advantage of it before it goes one way or another. Because if it goes down, I don't want to lose out. This is silver that I purchased a while ago for the purpose of converting into gold. I got it at a really good deal, and my plan was to flip it and put that money into my gold account. I do plan on getting my 1 ounce gold coin this month. So I did this in 3 parts. I'm turning cash into gold. I did not stack the cash. I am quite horrible at saving, so I put that money into silver with the purpose of turning it back into cash when it's time to buy the gold. And so today I am doing that step. I am dropping this here at Silver Eagle Coins and Collectibles, and I'm going to be putting that money into my gold account to buy my gold coin, hopefully next week. We will see how that goes, but I'll let you know exactly how this whole process pans out, so stick around. But let me go ahead and show you what I'm going to be selling off today. Lighting in here is not the most wonderful in the world, but let's see. I am going to show them my Treasure Island coin. They've never seen that before. But as you can see here, I have got lots of the casino tokens. I have 43 of those. And then I have 50 of the sterling coins. So yep, that is exactly what I'm going to be selling off today and turning that money into gold. So I do have some money in the gold account already, but this should put me over the top to get me where I need to be to purchase that gold coin. So here's hoping for that. So like I said, stick around and we'll see what happens.
I am now very, very close to the 1 ounce gold coin price. I am less than $200 away from it, so hopefully next week I will be getting that coin. And while I was out today, I did stop back over at Princess Anne County Coins just to say hello and see if he had any bars I was interested in. He didn't have a whole lot in there that was for me. He had some Atmex pieces, and he did have a Year of the Monkey that I went ahead and bought. while we were sitting there chatting, I did notice that he had a kookaburra in there. It is one that I already had, but I decided I had to have it. So he let me swap the bar back out, plus the price difference. This was $45, and it is the 1991. This is the second year of the kookaburra, and it is in its original capsule. Like I said, I did already have one of these, but not in the capsule. So I absolutely wanted it, which means now I have an extra of the 91. So if anybody wants to make a swap, let me know. There's still 10 of these that I need to complete my collection. But that's everything that I picked up over the course of this week. Things went quite well. It was great to hang out with the guys and go to the coin show. I'm always absolutely loving it when we get to do these things. And I'm looking forward to the next one that's coming up in November. So that's how my week went. It was all a whole lot of fun. I always love getting to go to the coin shows. There's another one coming up in November. It's going to be a very large show. I do believe it's around the 21st. In fact, it was so big, they had to move it into a bigger building. So that one's going to be a lot of fun. But as always, remember to like and subscribe and comment down below and let me know what your favorite piece is from this week. And as always, remember to follow along on my silver journey. We'll see you in the next one. God bless.